With its Gothic skyline and windswept charm, Edinburgh feels like a city conjured from mist and myth. In 2025, it's doubling down on its creative energy. The Fringe Festival grows bigger each year, while independent bookstores, whiskey bars, and street performers turn every block into a scene from a novel. Explore the Royal Mile, hike up Arthur's Seat for breathtaking views, and delve into underground vaults where history clings to the walls. Edinburgh isn't just a city, it's a tale waiting to be told. Fog rises like a whispered secret from the cobbled streets, and the sound of bagpipes fills the air. From the haunted hills to the festive energy of the Fringe, Edinburgh is where legends are born. Rome is a living museum where every step is a journey through history, but in 2025 it's also looking forward. Digital passes streamline access to ancient landmarks. Modern eateries reinterpret traditional dishes. Imagine walking the Roman Forum with a holographic guide or enjoying carbonara in a rooftop trattoria overlooking the Pantheon. Rome still offers its iconic sites, the Colosseum, Vatican City, Trevi Fountain, but it's the fusion of history and innovation that makes it more exciting than ever. The air hums with ancient echoes as scooters zip past marble ruins. Sunlight spills over domes and columns while aromas of garlic and basil swirl from trattorias. In Rome, past and present don't collide, they dance. Budapest is the dark horse of European travel. Underrated, unforgettable. In 2025, it's thriving with cultural renewal. The city's dual identity, Buda's hills and castles, versus Pest's nightlife and cafes, creates an irresistible tension. Soak in Széchenyi's thermal baths, dine on goulash with Danube views, and explore ruin bars hidden in derelict buildings now pulsing with music. Affordable luxury and rich history make Budapest a must-visit for those looking to dive beneath the surface. Thermal steam rises in the morning chill, while city lights glitter across the Danube by night. The clash of empires and eras lives on in every facade. Budapest doesn't whisper, it sings in a haunting, heroic harmony. Amsterdam is more than canals and bicycles. It's a living museum of freedom and creativity. In 2025, it's setting global standards for sustainable travel. Museums like the Rijksmuseum and the Van Gogh Museum blend seamlessly with cutting-edge digital art spaces. Local markets brim with stroopwafels and Dutch cheeses. Book a floating hotel or canal view loft. Ride through tulip fields and explore the countryside just minutes from the city. Amsterdam's charm lies in its contradictions. Serene yet bustling, historic yet future-forward. Reflections ripple through quiet canals as lanterns flicker in the dusk. Bikes blur by tulip stands and techno beats drift from tucked-away venues. Amsterdam is a canvas constantly being painted, bold and unpredictable. Dubrovnik is where ancient stone walls meet crystal-clear seas. The Pearl of the Adriatic, as it's known, is regaining its balance in 2025, focusing on sustainable tourism and intimate experiences. Walk the city walls as the sun dips below the terracotta rooftops. Discover quiet cliffside bars, sea-to-table restaurants, and hidden coves by kayak. Game of Thrones fans still flock here, but beyond the film sets lies a city rooted in maritime history and Mediterranean soul. Waves crash gently against ancient walls as seagulls cry above terracotta roofs. By twilight, the Adriatic glows like liquid gold, and every shadow holds a maritime memory. Dubrovnik is a chapter from history, sun-soaked and sea-kissed. In 2025, Paris has found a new rhythm. The post-Olympic upgrades have made the city cleaner, greener, and easier to explore. Yet its timeless charm remains. Stroll through the Louvre's glass pyramid, sip espresso in Saint-Germain, and watch the Eiffel Tower glitter at night. Try a river cruise along the Seine, or lose yourself in the back streets of Le Marais. With cutting-edge fashion, world-class cuisine, and endless romance, Paris remains not just a destination, but an experience. Raindrops tap dance on cafe awnings as the city sighs with elegance. Lovers embrace on moonlit bridges while street musicians serenade the Seine. Paris is a poem written in cobblestones and starlight. The world's northernmost capital is small but bursting with character. Reykjavik serves as your launchpad into Iceland's jaw-dropping natural wonders. In 2025, it's more connected than ever, with new geothermal spas, design-forward hotels, and eco-conscious tours. Wander past colorful tin roof houses, taste fermented shark if you dare? Then dive into the Blue Lagoon or Sky Lagoon for pure relaxation. Just outside the city lies a cinematic world of volcanoes, waterfalls, and the dancing northern lights. Reykjavik is for the wild at heart. Northern winds dance through streets lined with murals and myths. You might catch live music in a dimly lit bar, then chase the aurora beneath a midnight sky. Reykjavik feels like the edge of the world, but you've never felt more alive. Prague, often called the City of 100 Spires, feels like it was lifted from a fairy tale. In 2025, it's still one of Europe's best values. Rich in culture, yet gentle on the wallet. Walk across the Charles Bridge at dawn as the Fultava shimmers below. Explore the labyrinthine Old Town with its astronomical clock and hidden courtyards. At night, classical music spills from Baroque churches while modern jazz pulses in underground bars. Prague is where medieval charm meets modern rhythm. Gas lamps flicker on stone alleys as the scent of roasted chestnuts fills the air. Church bells echo across the skyline, each one a note in Prague's timeless song. This is a city where every corner reveals a forgotten tale. Barcelona continues to be a cultural powerhouse in 2025. From the hypnotic curves of Gaudi's Sagrada Familia to the sun-drenched beaches of Barceloneta, the city blends architecture, art, and sea like no other. La Rambla bustles with life, tapas bars overflow with flavor, and the Gothic Quarter whispers centuries-old secrets. Take in a flamenco show, catch a rooftop sunset, and indulge in the city's bold new food scene. With Mediterranean vibes and a rebellious spirit, Barcelona is a destination for dreamers and doers alike. As the Mediterranean breeze sweeps through palm-lined boulevards, Barcelona pulses with color and passion. Gaudi's mosaics shimmer like stained glass in sunlight, while late-night revelers spill into glowing plazas. It's not just a visit, it's a celebration. Tucked between Italy, Austria, and Croatia lies a hidden gem, Ljubljana. This Slovenian capital is a storybook city where pastel facades line peaceful riversides and dragons guard its bridges. In 2025, Ljubljana is leading Europe in green travel. Its car-free city center encourages walking and cycling, and every corner reveals a cozy cafe or outdoor gallery. Explore Ljubljana Castle by funicular, then relax along the Ljubljanica River with a local wine in hand. Day trips to Lake Bled or the caves of Postojna turn this charming base into an unforgettable adventure. Mist rises from the river as the castle stands watch over a city that feels like a secret. Cyclists glide through cobbled lanes lined with laughter and light. In Ljubljana, time slows down and suddenly, you're a part of the storybook. Lisbon is a city that blends old-world charm with a youthful pulse. In 2025, it continues to shine as one of Europe's most dynamic capitals. From the steep, narrow streets of Alfama, echoing with melancholic fado music, to the bustling time-out market, offering modern Portuguese cuisine. Lisbon is a feast for the senses. Hop on a vintage tram, sip a glass of ginja, and catch panoramic views from São Jorge Castle. With 300 days of sunshine and proximity to coastal retreats like Cascais and Sintra, Lisbon is not just a city, it's a whole lifestyle. Golden light spills over tiled facades as fado music echoes through alleyways like a haunting lullaby. As night falls, the Tagus River glistens, reflecting the city's electric soul. Whether you're savoring a custard tart or dancing in Barro Alto, Lisbon wraps you in a dream you won't want to wake from.